Invasion of Graham Norton and the Daleks. That's our one Doctor Who reference this week because we're going to try not to talk about it.
Not at all.
Well, not at all. It's just like we talk about it loads, don't we?
Oh,
that's kind of our thing.
Like that Piper named Billy.
Mm-hmm. Billy Piper in a way. Oh, that was two references. Really.
We were fucked already.
Oh well, it's
we're on. We're on.
No Bubble Podcast episode 28.
9.
8.
It was 9. It was like 29.
That was 20. You thought it was 20. You.
Well, I'm sorry, but
that's fine. You're just getting too excited.
I know, right?
You feel like you've lost.
Can you tell me why, George?
Because
or tell the viewers why.
Because The Punisher comes out tomorrow.
Oh, I don't forgot about that. But
Punisher
no.
season 2, man. All upon that.
Oh well, next week cancellation. We know what
that's
going to be.
That's why episode 29 because you want to talk about Punisher.
Yeah,
that's what you want to talk about.
The Punisher.
So, episode 28. We're going to try not to talk about Doctor Who this week. We'll see how that goes.
Oh well, we kind of said it.
Oh no. Yeah, we'll get it out of the way and then we can do it.
Yeah.
So.
Alright.
How was...
Sorry, Doctor Who here.
Oh no. Well, there were like 4. Like 4 that we got. 4? Oh no, we're like 32. 32 we did last week.
Oh, so
which isn't bad.
Oh, so yeah, 5 more people. Thank you, people.
Shout out to the 50 people that now like the Facebook page.
Yeah.
You the best.
Damn right you are.
And can you hurry up and subscribe to YouTube because they're only on 37.
Come on, guys. Come on.
I want to make the push. I want to get 40 this week.
We're nearly there. I mean,
nearly
it's
there.
Very possible.
Come on, another
very
3.
possible.
Let's do this, guys, and then get 50 next week.
Easy as
copyright claims again. You and me now. Do. Yeah.
What was that?
So, we got our first look at the world post Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, with Spider-Man Homecoming 2. Well, Far From Homecoming, Far From BS.
Home. Not Home Sweet Home, which is the third.
Home Sweet Home, Home Sweet Homecoming.
Yeah,
they've all got to be Homecoming.
Homecoming, Far From Home, and then it's meant to be Home Sweet Home.
Just home. Spider-Man lives in the house. That's the main motto of the MCU.
I love the sting of like the Spider-Man theme song, like at the end of the trailer. Like when it goes to the logo, it's just do 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 because they did that in the beginning of Homecoming, didn't they? Because it was like the Marvel like Studios like logo, and then the song, and they just goes like cuts into do 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 do. I was like, all the vibrations. It's fucking Mysterio versus the Elementals.
That is fucking. I know
that is a game changer.
Yeah,
so it's not
a real depth from the comic archive. That's like a real pull from the comics, like vintage, like pop, old as fuck comics, 60s at least. I reckon.
That was like
a mad shout out.
It's mad to see Jake Gyllenhaal in a Spider-Man movie.
It is.
It's mad to see Mysterio in a Spider-Man movie.
It is.
It's mad that
he's on the same side, aren't they?
For now.
Yeah, obviously.
Is that going to last?
Well, hell.
Because apparently Vulture's in it as well.
Oh, is he?
So apparently, like,
so we're getting Birdman as well.
Might be Vulture, Mysterio, and Spider-Man versus the Elementals.
It's Glass in a superhero format.
Well, technically, that is in a superhero format. Just fucking weird. Comics or
no, but Glass aren't they against each other though? I mean, yeah,
they're sort of. They're against each other, but then they're with each other. I think.
Well, Samuel L. Jackson is like the orchestrator.
Well, yeah,
Bruce Willis is
Mr. Class.
Yeah, he's the villain. He's the dick.
Bruce Willis is David Dunn, the hero.
The security guard, isn't it?
And
James McAvoy's a sick fuck that
man.
needs to, I don't know, make up his mind of what name he wants to be called.
If you haven't guessed, we're going to go see Glass right after we've seen it. We've seen this right after we've experienced episode 28 in all of its powerful majesty
and all of its glory.
Yeah, we'll sit here, edit it, wait for it to export, watch it, listen to it back, and then go to the cinema.
Yeah, we'll do it live off the air for you guys, and then we'll see the cinema.
And then we'll record ourselves listening to the episode while it's on, and then just like have an infinite loop of like.
Yeah, I mean, guys, you wanted commentaries, and that's a way to do a commentary.
Yeah, commentary's coming soon.
The only thing missing is face cams.
Well, we need to sort that out when you know who comes back from the dead, with the equipment. Because we do have
equipment.
Yeah, because he's got camera.
Oh, the shit is.
And then that means he can sort out giving me the audio file so we can get this on SoundCloud and then get it on iTunes so people can listen on the go. So if you're listening to this like 3 months in advance, we might be on iTunes.
Mr. Shepherd,
Yeah.
you know who you are.
Yeah.
Please give us
Mr. Shepherd, you know who you are. We gave you your second name and you used to be on this podcast, but apart from that, we will say no details of your whereabouts.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he's MIA, isn't he? Every week I say the same joke, but he's MIA, right?
Yeah. Should we say something that ends up in a montage of his announcement video when he comes back? What a prick. I never liked him anyway.
Oh, wait, so me, George, and... Wait, who's that third one? Oh,
that used to do it.
Used to? I thought... Oh, no, it was a voice in my head, that's right. It was.
Oh, yeah, we used to be clinically insane.
Hmm?
We used to be clinically insane. There was no other third person that did this podcast.
No, there was Barry, Dennis, and...
There was Charlie, Dennis, Mac, and D. You ever seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
No, I'm sorry. No, that's why I didn't get where that was from.
You need to watch that because they dropped the 13th season on Netflix the other day. So we're going to have a bit of a Always Sunny appreciation moment.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I've heard people at work talk about it, but I just haven't.
It's one of my favourite shows, and I think season 13, the one that
just come out
for us on Netflix, but came out end of last year. Towards the back end of last year for
America.
The American bastards.
Oh, well, actually, speaking of that, Titans. I want to watch. That came out this week, like earlier.
I've heard good feedback from friends.
From Titans,
said that it's it's a bit of a slow start, but it gets going.
Mm.
Yeah, Always Sunny, season 13. I think might be my favourite season.
Oh right.
Because came back with some great episodes, some classics.
Giggity.
And had one of the most emotional endings.
Oh, giggity. Yeah.
So
wait, is this the last season ever then?
No, it was debated that when it would end because there was rumours that one of the main characters was because he was like pitching new shows and stuff that he might not return, and then people were like, if he's not coming back, blah blah blah.
Just like another.
Spoilers: Dennis is back, and my god, it's great. But the ending, Max. I will say to you when you eventually get to it and get to season 13.
Yeah.
Episode 10, the last one, Max coming out dance is.
Wait, how many episodes are in the season? Like...
Oh, it varies. Now the last few seasons have been 10 episodes, and they're like 20 minutes long each.
Oh fucking! Oh, okay. I was.
They're really like you can really breeze through something.
I was expecting like a sitcom, big.
Oh, like 22.
22 minutes, yeah. Like
24 episodes and like 22 minutes. Let me just have a quick Google.
Oh, I might check that out then. Always Sunny.
It is well worth your time. It is. Okay. It's funny, but there's some deep shit, and especially this season because
okay.
Mac coming out to his dad.
You heard it here first.
No, I always endorse Always Sunny. I love it. One of my favourite shows ever, and I can't believe it's been like 2005 is when it started. It's mad.
Damn, that's old. Makes you feel old.
Let me have a look.
Damn,
okay, so you've got 7 episodes, 10, 15, 13, 12, 14, 13, 10, and then from season 8 onwards it's been 10.
Alright, okay.
Yeah. 10. So the only really long, if you can call it long season, is season 3. Season 1's relatively short.
7, I mean, that was a good start. Obviously didn't have enough budget.
Well, no, but it's like, it starts off like there's, the first episode's great, it's called, I think it's, if I remember correctly, it's like the gang gets racist or something.
Oh wow, what a good pilot.
No, it's because the girl character goes out of it, is going out with this black person and they're trying to be politically correct and all that, and it's just...
Back in 2005.
It's a humorous avail.
They were being politically correct in 2005.
Well, they were trying to be, but to hilarious consequences.
Hilarious.
As you can imagine.
Hilarious.
Yes.
Hilarious.
Charlie Day is amazing. Charlie Day's always amazing.
I will have a look at it. Alright.
Give it a watch. Also, show that I started yesterday and finished today. 10 episodes. No, it's not 10, it was 8. It was Sex Education on Netflix.
Oh,
right. A
right.
new show with Asa Butterfield and Gillian Anderson.
Yes.
My God,
Sex
that
Education.
show's funny.
Is it really?
There's a lot of... It's rated 18, there's a lot of nudity and sex scenes here.
Yeah,
but there's
no pun intended.
There's a lot of funny stuff in it. There's a lot of... There's actually a lot of deep and quite insightful... bits
to
moments into like giving looks into the psyche of our generation and attitudes towards sex and gender.
Did you say you watched it all?
Sexual, yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
And you started what yesterday?
Yeah.
You've done it all?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're like 50-minute episodes and there's only 8.
Oh, okay, so doable.
It's got, so obviously the basic premise is, I've forgotten his fucking name. Otis, played by Asa Butterfield, who, little baby-faced man from Nanny McPhee. He's now like old, but he's playing a 16-year-old. But she gets away with because he's got a very like young boy face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And his mum's Gillian Anderson, who is a sex therapist, and because he's sort of like grown up with it, he's like learnt through osmosis about what she does and how like to read people in situations. So him, he's got a gay best friend Eric, who's really cool, really funny. Meet this girl Maeve, and they decide to start off a sex education therapy clinic. So they give to all the troubles and problems that young adult, like teenagers and young adults come to them with. Like really sort of like bizarre things. There's just some that I know. I'm not going to list them all because it's just
it's spoilers anyway.
Yeah,
so.
And plus there's a lot of it, to turn off our younger listeners.
Yeah,
can't do that.
See, we care about you, all of you viewers.
Yeah, we're starting to get more universal.
Speaking of universal,
it's because we got bought out by Disney. So it's kind of like the twist on how like it would be if all these young kids were in therapy and like trying to find solutions to their problems. And obviously they want to they're doing it because they want to make money off of it.
Right, well,
but then they grow as people and learn a lot about themselves. Especially Otis starts off as like a loner, sort of doesn't really talk. Like he's got his friend.
He doesn't socialise.
That's
he
about
finds it awkward and anxiety. And,
basically, mate. And Eric is sort of his only sort of window into the outside world, but he grows, he gets more friends.
He smashes the window, he opens it, he peeks out. He goes through the front door.
He jumps out that window.
He lands
flat on his neck.
He goes through the front door instead.
Oh, mate, definitely. And he even says, like, in one of the episodes that he thought he was okay being the invisible guy. That no one knew, but he learnt that he is good at stuff and he does have a place and have something to bring.
Oh.
It's surprisingly deep stuff. You actually do like learn a lot about it.
That sounds very.
It's very much a sort of like a thing for this generation. Like whatever you go through, like whatever shit there is always a way to get around it. There is
Life
always
will find a way.
Yeah. To quote Ian Malcolm, life finds a way.
Life finds a way. That sounds relatable.
It is like relatable as fuck, mate. Like you will like it.
Hashtag me.
Quality making.
Hashtag me.
And the thing that I've seen a lot of people tweeting and like didn't realise it before watching it. It's like it's like timeless, yet like very sort of like retro, nostalgic, yet set in the present. It's like
I see.
It's one era yet all eras. It's one place yet all places.
Is it set in the? When is it actually? Is it set in the past then? Or we don't know.
You don't have a clue. Okay, so basically you don't have a clue as to when it's set in specific dialogue. Everyone is dressed like it is a very retro thing. There's a lot of different styles and fashions going on. There's a lot of stuff like from probably like 70s through to like
now,
like early 2000s or like 2010s, like stuff like that. It's all range. There's a lot of things where it looks quite retro like 70s, 80s, blah blah blah. But there's references to Ed Sheeran, Spice Girls. Some people have iPhones, some people don't.
I see. So yeah, it's basically a blend of everything.
It's got like it's got everything. It's everything but nothing. It's
everything but nothing.
So
no.
Trying to guess when it's out.
Yeah.
Is it's impossible.
Oh well.
But, it's fun to speculate, but that's good because then it's like it's relatable enough to recognise those things for it to be in our world. But then for things to happen, you need it to exist in a world without sort of all that around it. Which is why I sort of think things like Stranger Things work because that investigative thing and like going on them journeys outside your house would only happen in like the 80s. Like if you had it now, there's too much technology to sort of
hide you in.
Yeah, and to cut corners really, isn't it? Because if like they had smartphones and stuff, so, it would cut out half the things that they do.
True.
So it's quite well done. Well written. It's a great cast. Top notch.
Spot on. Well done, Netflix. Another
well done,
good
Netflix.
Show. Don't cancel it, please.
No, don't cancel it. I think it's having a season 2. That's not confirmed yet. I know something that definitely is having a season 2 is You.
You?
Yeah.
Wait, you?
Not me.
You?
Not me. You?
Me?
No, this TV show, you.
You? No, it's called George, right?
No, it's called...
No, it's in you know? George, mate, you should have told me about you on the TV show. Damn. Where's my guest role?
Well,
where's my cameo?
The invitation's in the post. The Netflix series You has got a second season and apparently has plans for a third.
Hang on. Sorry. I've got to make. So, first season will be called You. Second season will be Me. Third season will be Us.
The fourth season will be Us and Them.
You, me, us, them.
They. All the pronouns
you, me,
and
us,
adjectives and
them.
whatever they're called.
You, me, us, them.
Something.
Everyone.
Uncle Ken. I don't know. Uncle Ken.
Guys, leave more names in the comments. I want this in the...
Make a thread.
Yeah, please. Put it on Reddit. Let this be worldwide.
Reddit.
Please. Send it to Netflix. Make season 2 called Me, as opposed to You season 2. Just make it...
I'm guessing you haven't watched You then.
Not yet. I haven't there's loads of shit on Netflix I haven't got around to, unfortunately. But like...
Because you're living your best life.
Best life imaginable, mate.
Yes, that's why we moved the recording now.
Best life
Because
imaginable.
This is our first one where we're going to start doing it regularly on a Thursday.
Oh, what? So we have moved it. Is
Yes,
this the official Thursday now?
Yeah, so
it's
it's Thursday as much...
So there's no contract, no legal binding contract to sign or nothing. There's
I'm the
no
boss. I do
paperwork.
what I want.
Okay.
But unless there is a thing like that,
Yeah.
Thursday can't be done. We'll work around it. But we're going to aim now for Thursday, just because Friday is more like we just want more time to do stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Just
if you got like invited out like on a Friday, it's like then you have more of a freedom to it because it only if it changes would it be on a Friday? Like if it was like I can't do this Thursday, so right we do Friday then back to Thursday. It'd be something like that.
Yeah. Okay. No. Cool. No, I'm happy with it. I'm just like I'm just expecting paperwork.
The weekends, sort of where we want to be, innit?
We don't want to be at the weekends.
Especially working in retail, it's hard to come by.
Oh, the pain. The pain.
Well, it's credit. We didn't even rehearse that. That's cool.
No, I feel like we're flowing today.
I know. The thing that I've realised since, because listening back on this from the beginning, which is strange because this is like over 6 months now. Like you see how much this is changing and growing.
Every time.
Well, yeah. Like if you listen to the first one to where we are now, not just like is Matt not in it anymore.
Fuck you, Matt.
No. God, that's going to end up in his montage. Edit this clip in as well, Matt. Wherever you are. Probably on the roof. Listening in.
Off where?
Bastards are insulting me again.
No,
but you see, like, because like we started off like really sort of like
quiet and
quite static and nervous, and now we're just sort
scripted.
of quite freeing. Yeah, we stopped writing the scripts. We fired our script out.
Yeah.
Don't you think it feels like a lot easier each time?
Well, yeah, it just whatever shit comes out, like whatever I think.
Whatever shit comes out your face, it just gets on the internet.
Like that.
Like exactly, we wouldn't have done that 26 episodes ago.
Oh god, no, it would have been. Can you hear me now, Conor? You're speaking too loud.
Those are the days.
Get away from the microphone, Conor. You're really loud.
You even speak louder when you move away from the mic now, so that's good. But then,
because I like to be.
Well, yeah, that's why. Like I know I've said many times, but like aiming
sofa
to get the sofa this payday. Seeing how my funds look.
Yeah, well,
but I do have a wedding to attend, so I need to buy a suit and get a present. But apart from that, I might be okay. If not, next month.
Whose wedding?
Just a mate. One of my mates at work. His wedding.
Oh, fair enough.
Yes.
Coolio.
I'll be very pissed.
Oh.
But that's on a Wednesday, so it's fine. That's the day before we do this.
Hey, so yeah, you'll come on this drunk edition episode.
We definitely need to drink. That's what I'd love to do. Like when we got the setup in here, so we got the comfy setup. We've got another mic, like arm and phone. Like we can have just like I'd love to do a drunk viewing of the Meg. I'd love to do that. Just because I don't think enough people appreciate the Meg for what it is.
No, drunk edition.
Do you remember that episode? It was episode 9. Was the Meg episode?
We were going on. Oh, the Meg episode. I want to watch it. Well, wait. We were going to watch it when we were drunk.
No, we're not going to watch the Meg episode. We're going to watch the Meg again. But like, do you remember like when we were like, I went to watch the Meg, said it was just so shit. It was good, and then you saw it and you were like, yeah, I'm choosing the film next time.
Yeah, about that. Yeah,
I enjoyed it. One of my mates watched it for the first time the other day and said, you know what, it's quite good. Not in like
a good way, yeah,
but like as in like, fuck me, this is funny.
Yeah, well,
that was the trend of 2018, really, wasn't it? There was a lot of films that were like, this is quite bad, but I approve.
2018 hashtag fuck me, it was good. That's how you sum 2018.
Oh my god, should we rename the playlist that? 2018 fuck me, it was good. No, I'll put, you know when you have to put like the
we did a year review episode, didn't we? Or did we do that? I don't know. Wasn't it
sounds like something I would have done.
Wasn't it the last one we did before Christmas?
Oh yeah.
Rename it. Just call it 2018. Okay, it looks good.
Or like, you know when you change the layout on YouTube, like so that when someone clicks on it, it'll be like, because at the moment it's the first playlist, like the 2018 podcast. Like I'll change the name of that to like
fuck me, it was good.
Fuck me, it was good. Did you see Slaughterhouse Rules?
No, I didn't.
Oh, that must be out on Blu-ray soon because that was October.
Okay. Slaughterhouse Rules.
No, because it was other Conor that I went with, and it must have been Matt. Must have been the other person because I saw that film at least 3 times.
It weren't me. It was Simon at the British boarding school turns into a battleground.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's great.
4K. I'll look at it on 4K if it has got a 4K release. I don't know.
Do you know that Venom's already out on Blu-ray in America?
Is it?
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
When was that released? Like October?
Must have been, I'm guessing.
And then it was out on Blu-ray in America in time for Christmas.
Well, not for us, I don't think.
Bastards.
Damn right. Carnage's fault.
Oh, when it gets released, there's going to be carnage.
February the 4th, we're getting it.
February the 4th?
2 days before my birthday.
Fuck me.
Guys, if you want to send me any birthday gifts, any birthday surprises...
Just send it to P.O. Box, Connor's house.
Yeah, just
at
Connor's
Road. www.connoressa.com.
Postcode. Oh, you know, this sort
postcode
of
CE6.
CE6, yeah.
WTF. There you go. Sorted.
Badoom-tish. Sorted. Oh.
Something that's getting released next month. We're going to have to break the rule that we made at the beginning for this.
We'll break the rule for what?
At the beginning that we made, because we're just going to briefly... Okay. It's the 22nd minute, so let's go for like a quick one.
Right.
Season 18 box set.
Season 18?
Is that 25th of Feb? Something like that.
Yeah, hang on.
Because I got the Series 11, Jodie's first series I've now got.
Yeah, 25th of February, you're right.
Yeah. It's gone up. What's it gone up to?
Crikey, 56.
56.16. Do you know why? That's a high demand one then.
But why?
Hopefully the high demand that there has been for Davison's for season 19 and season 18. Sorry, microphone, I just punched you. Is that maybe they'll think, maybe we should do a couple more season 12s because people clearly who missed out on the first one because we didn't fucking make enough.
Damn right.
Probably want one, i.e. you.
Me. Season 2. Yes, me.
Apparently, like the lowest you can get season 12 for now is like 60 quid.
60 quid? Well, I'll take that.
You're going to buy the bullet one payday and just think, fuck it.
The bullet one? As in
no, like you're going to just buy the bullet and just think, fuck it, I'll pay 60 quid for one of them.
Yeah, but preferably I want our Region 2 one. I don't want the American standard case shitty thing. No offence, Region 1.
It must be going down soon.
No offence, Region 1, but your set is shit compared to ours.
Do you know, I'm surprised that we haven't had an email saying that it's delayed yet, because we normally, around this time before the release of it, we get an email saying it's been pushed back a month.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Which I'm expecting probably like in the next couple of weeks, because we've had it with Davison.
And we've had them.
Which I don't mind, because we always get it.
Mm.
I mean, for $39.99, not fucking £56.16.
Fucking mad.
That's mad, because it didn't go up before. I know the first one went up.
But only by a couple quid, I think. It wasn't a major...
I think it was by a tenner. I think it maybe went up. I think it maybe went up to like 49 or something.
Yeah.
I only luckily got season 12 because it was delayed. Mm-hmm. Because, you know, the initial one, I got onto the release date and it was saying like sold out, but then it said like, because that's when it came out, it got pushed back. So that's when I went, I ain't risking that again. Pre-order. That was kind of a sign for me.
I see. Yeah, I remember looking.
So that is potluck. That one.
That rings a bell. $49.99. It does, because I remember looking, thinking, "Oh God, I ain't paying 50 quid for it," and then that's when it got.
But if you're gonna But the good thing about Amazon, you guarantee to get the cheapest one.
True. Yeah, I will have it in my hands.
Because they're all 26 of them eventually for $39.99 each. I'll do.
Ideally.
Yeah.
At least 20. If they don't even do Hartnell and Troughton, which will be disappointing, but even if it's just 20.
Even if they did just 7, like the first season of each Doctor, I'd be happy with.
Oh yeah, you just save shelf space like for you.
Yeah. It's getting down because that cuts out them 7 the next one, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, it's fucking hell. Yeah, that is gonna be a nice fucking change because it's gonna be
all them colours. Like it's literally like I really like the colour of that spine though. That Planet of
Evil one.
Yeah, because it's like.
All right, shall we do this a Doctor Who special? Talk about spines.
Next week. No, but like you know,
because
I really want to quickly end like this stupid tangent that I started.
Do
you remember like the earlier versions of like some of them? But then they had to do again a special edition. But the earlier ones had a really sort of bad image, basically like a fucking low res image of the Doctor and that week's bad or that story's bad.
The big bad, yeah.
And basically, the devs are pretty fucking shocking cover. But I like the redone ones. I really like the Inferno one. I really like the Inferno Special Edition.
Gorgeous.
I just like Inferno. That's a really good story.
Who don't like Inferno? Probably
the evil Nazi brigadier with an eye patch. We're going to have to kill you now.
Nicholas Courtney, you are the man.
Literally. Yeah, I think we're quickly... We're not doing bad. That's like 5 minutes we talked about it. That's probably the longest ever.
I was going to be 3 or 4 or 5.
If we're not getting an email saying that it's been pushed back... But even if it was getting pushed back, surely by now they should be announcing the next one because
BBC get on it.
Because was it a couple of weeks or a month before Davis when we got the season 18 announcement?
Because
it came out in December.
Hang on, yeah,
it came out in December in the end.
Because I remember talking it to you. Oh God, you told me. Because I can't remember if we just did a random podcast episode, whatever episode it was, and then you said, "Oh look, Dr. Connor, I don't know if you know, but season 18's coming out," and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I know. I sent it to you before a podcast because I sent you the image, and you were like, "What the fuck? Why are they doing season 18?"
Yeah, I remember. I was like, "Oh."
You had that big rant.
Randy rant. No, I looked at that and I thought,
is there any word on a
Oh yeah, no, the only one's currently bidding is like 310.
Not I meant any news on the next season, really, but. We'll have a quick
right, well, as in after season 18?
Yeah, because normally by now they'll have, or in like the next week or so, we should get like, this is the next one, here's the artwork. Because that's how it's been, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because was it before Tom? No, it can't have been before Tom came out, we got Peter, because there's a bit of a gap. Because they want to do 3 or 4.
Tom came out in like April, or May even, it was really early, and then Davison got announced while we were at the third man's house.
Oh yeah, when I came back from holiday, it was when you said, "Oh, by the way, season 19's been announced," and we both pre-ordered it. That's our new tradition of pre-ordering it on the podcast.
Yeah,
it's great. I like that.
Throwback.
But what is it? I think by now we should, because they said they wanted to do 3 or 4 of these a year, didn't they? They said they've got the budget for like 3 or 4 a year. And I think especially with a year when Doctor Who's not on, you want to maximise.
Oh yeah,
you want to get one out at least every 2 or 3 months.
Name, yeah, get the name spread. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Big Finish is good and all, but Big Finish alone doesn't have the audience.
Fingers crossed we get another one by April. Like, imagine if they just come out and went like, "Oh, by the way, season 20," or no, I don't want another Peter.
We already said about what season we want to see released, but like season 8.
I'd love season 8, 7. I'd love season 8 more than 7, but I think out of the 2 of them, they would probably more likely do 7.
Yeah.
We've had this debate many times, and on here. But maybe because Spearhead's actually on Blu-ray that they'd hold off on doing that again.
Season 13, 14, I want to see. Get early Tom out.
Yeah, we said before that maybe they're going to do like a season of Tom.
Season of Tom, another
first Doctor, the season of Tom, just because he has so many that. He's the oldest and most likely to die first. Unfortunately, that's the way the world works. Quick touch wood, so hopefully we don't kill him like we killed Barry Chappell.
See, you heard it.
I thought you were just going to slap the microphone. There you go, we've done it.
No, that's just
proof. I don't know why I turned into fucking Stephen Tice then.
Hey, Doctor Who.
I'd love to see him as the master. Oh, so we met again, Doctor. Yeah, because obviously he's is it late 70s now? It must be late
Tom.
70s, Tom.
I'm glad my phone hasn't run out of battery yet.
I'm glad your phone's in your hand as well.
The amount of typing I've done. Right, Tom Baker, he is a 84.
Yeah, so
he's an old git.
And plus, because they're doing all them new special features, I think that they'll go for him first because one, he's got the most and they have to get the most done.
Yeah, to entertain BBC.
I would have even said I wouldn't have minded not getting season 19 if they'd have just gone in order through his ones. Like if they'd have just done season 12, 13, 14, especially them first three because that
they're the good
ones.
ones. 12, 13, 14. That would be season 14. It ends at what?
Season 14 ends at... I don't know, because the only ones I've got are Assassin, Robots of Death, and Wen Chiang. I think it might be Wen Chiang, actually.
Could be. If so, that...
Because it starts with... season 15 is Horror Fang Rock.
Season 15 is Horror Fang Rock.
Well, it starts with that.
Well, actually, Horror Fang Rock ain't that bad.
No, as I've said before, I need 3 more songs and that's done. But then, yeah, so I would... If they'd have just done... We're just going to start with Tom. I'd been like, that's cool. And then if they'd have gone, and then we're going to do all of Peter. And then, like, if they'd have done all the Living Doctors. Head out to season 26 and then gone, and now we're doing what you've all been waiting for. It's Pertwee.
Pertwee.
And then leaving it as long as they can for the originals, you might say. Because, so they can wait to see if any more are discovered. And apparently there's whispers of there's at least 2 more out there
already
in private collectors' hands. But
again, that's with missing episodes. Really,
yeah, and plus BBC can't. Can they pay money for it? They can't, can they? Because they're public, so they can't pay money to the collectors to have the episodes. I don't think something like that. It's that kind of bollocks.
Right.
It's stopping us from having the Fury from the fucking deep. That's the kind of shit that we're getting.
Evil Daleks.
So yeah, so they'd obviously have to either find them or reconstruct them.
Yeah.
So where's the first one in that one?
I think Mask and Mandragora. Mask. Yeah, Mask and Mandragora and ends at Talisman Triangle.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So all of that would be nice to have.
And that was a 10-minute Doctor Who tangent. We did really well. I'm proud of us.
Yeah, that is something.
That was really good.
Guys, we're no longer boring. It's alright.
No.
We've got lives now.
No, speaking of no longer, what did we finish talking about? We went on a massive tangent from the original Spider-Man trailer.
We did. All of this.
Do you know what I like about that Far From Home trailer is that you like as much as I was like I don't really want to see that soon. When we haven't seen Endgame, we don't know what the state of the world and the universe is after that. Like who's alive and who's dead, in the general out. But they did a good thing of showing you the world as in Earth. Like they showed you different locations, but they didn't show you beyond this little bubble. They showed they showed you Peter's alive,
the school,
May's alive. Like Pete, they showed you like everyone from Homecoming essentially. Aunt May, Happy's back.
Yeah.
People have thought because Stark's not there, then is that the sign that
Happy's gone? Yeah.
But we know his contract runs out. But whether RDJ,
come on, Happy.
Yeah, Happy's going to be in it, and he flirts with Aunt May. And that was Tony's job in the first film. So people have alluded to, that means that Tony's definitely dead. We don't know. We don't know that he's definitely dead. I mean, he probably will be, and that's probably the best for that character because he got OG fucking superpowers with that suit. Like, that suit was OP in Infinity War.
Yeah.
But,
yeah,
and Nick Fury. Like, we know that. That's about it.
Damn!
And then apparently, that means that Nick Fury recruited Quentin Beck to S.H.I.E.L.D. to help Spider-Man fight the Elementals. That's pretty sick. I'm up for a Spider-Man road trip movie where they fight the Elementals.
The Spider-Man road trip, yeah, because he sort of wants to put the suit away, and he's like, I'm just going to go with my friends to Europe.
Yeah,
that's the gist.
He's like, I just want to enjoy my vacation. I don't want Europe, and plus Europe doesn't need a friendly neighbourhood Spider-Man.
Something like that, he says. Yeah, totally not jinxing it at all.
But have you seen? There's a different version on the Sony YouTube to the Marvel YouTube. It starts off differently, and also
I watched I think Film Select. I didn't even watch.
Yeah, so there's the normal one, and then there's another one where I think it's on Sony's YouTube that is starts with him going through customs, and they open the suitcase, and the suit's been put in, and obviously having seen the original one, you're like, because May's put it in, because May leaves him a note like with it on it. And then it's like, you can't fly with it.
Yeah, because I saw Film Select. I didn't watch MTV Smithsonian.
No.
Didn't watch. No, because like I say, what is the new suit about then? Is that just
Which new one? We saw two.
with the one with the black, like in
Black
that
arms.
shot?
Yeah, but what about
in
the
that
stealth
shot?
suit? You saw the stealth suit as well in one shot.
In
There's a shot.
Yeah.
There's a shot where
that one.
there's
Yeah.
the stealth suit, which is probably we can
Very
presume
Spider-Man noir.
made by Shield.
Probably.
There's the variation. We'll call it variation of the Homecoming one because it's the same layout, but it's black.
Spray painted black. I think with a white spider on the back or something like that.
It's got black arms and legs where the blue
Blue
was.
been.
People are saying, is that because he's in mourning? I'm saying maybe it's just because he upgraded the suit. But yeah, and then the black covers,
Fashion change.
it covers all of like the forearm, doesn't it? Instead of it just being red and then like the web shooters, it covers like the web shooters, like, and then it goes to like
Oh,
all
I
black.
see. Okay.
So then you got like the red and then build to the black. It looks good. It just looks Spidey. And then
It's different.
we're getting a nice touch that was at the beginning of the trailer because we know that Aunt May. We now know that she knows.
Well, yeah, because that's how the first one went. She had to kind of know.
Yeah. But we didn't know. But we didn't know what
didn't-
that was going to do for the relationship because a lot of that is don't tell May I'll be in trouble. She can't know that I do this. Which is good that they've moved away from that because
And actually
especially with
accepted
him,
it and got on
especially
with
because
it.
they're building with young Spider-Man. He's going to obviously go through a lot in this Spider-Man's life cycle, isn't he? Really. So he needs to. So having that out of the way of like May knows that's
a key bit gone.
yeah, and she's really cool about it because like she invites him to some kind of rally and then like they're high fiving after he's done a speech and stuff. It's all really chilled and happy, and then
positive.
And then when Happy shows up,
things get really happy.
It's the thing that like made me feel a bit like, oh, this is going to be like dangerous, and like is when Happy says to Peter, "We're all on our own, and your friends are in trouble." It's like, fuck it, like where is everyone?
Yeah. Well,
we'll find out in
2 months' time.
98 days.
98 days, yeah. 2 months' time, 98 days, something like that. 98 days.
Not 2 months' time. It's like 3 months. Well, it's like
4 months.
no, it's the end of April, so it's like 3 months' time.
3 months' time.
Yeah. But before that, we get Captain Marvel,
Which is in, say,
March.
40 days.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's already 100 days to Endgame when normally it's like 3 years between films. It's like Christmas is. Well, it is, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Because it was like Avengers, and it was like 3 years, and then another one, and it's like now we have to find out how this version of the story ends, and we know. Is that the only film that's in phase? We'll call it Phase 4 brackets because we don't know what it is. Because at the moment it's just post Phase 3.
Phase
Like, is that the only one post Phase 3 that we know of? Because I know Guardians
and Spider-Man.
Guardians is happening. We just don't know when.
So yeah, this Far From Home, this is set in Phase 4, or is it still Phase 3?
It's Phase 4.
Yeah.
Endgame is the end of Phase 3 and this world as we know it.
See.
Fucking Scarlet Witch, and we know we talked about Disney Plus. There's a Scarlet Witch and Vision TV series. Apparently, that's got a director now.
Who?
I don't remember. I read it somewhere. It was from one of the MCU films. I think it might have been
Taika Waititi.
No, one Taika Waititi. No, it was either that or it was a script writer. There was one of those. It was one of those kind of stories. It was like they get so and so on board for Scarlet Witch and Vision. So that's definitely going to be a thing.
Okay.
Will you get Disney Plus when it comes out?
From the sounds of it,
will it be out of curiosity?
Probably. Because I read it says they've got obviously loads of original shit. You've got Disney shit. You've got
Marvel, Star Wars. We've got them two Star Wars
as
Disney
well.
shows. You've got Mandalorian and the one with the one with Cassian.
Yes.
Which is just going to be him doing what, like shooting people.
Probably.
Bastard.
No, but there was other things I read as well. Which is just like, if that's only like what they've got planned, they went in. The article ended with, and then you've got a whole bunch of original stuff coming. I mean, yeah, I'd have a look at it.
I'll have a look depending on what the price is.
No, I definitely would look at it. Just see if it is going to be decent.
Probably will. Some point this year, right? Some point this year.
Or next year.
Or next year. We don't know when. But yeah, we'll find out. More news as we get it.
Right to you.
Speaking of the next phase of the MCU, are you excited for Punisher? That comes out tomorrow, or
honestly,
2 days ago. 2 days ago when you're
I
listening
thought
to
you
this
meant the
now.
Punisher. I was hiding in under another rock. I thought the Punisher was getting an MCU film, Phase 4, that I didn't know about.
Well, there's actually a thing that apparently like Disney can't make new stuff with these characters for 2 years.
That's what I read as well.
Because of the Netflix deal.
Mm-hmm. Which BS. I hope that isn't true. Come on, Disney.
I
want Charlie Cox back.
I want Charlie Cox in an MCU film with Tom Holland. Like
Again,
Spider-Man Home Sweet Home was him coming home to find that Kingpin was in New York.
Yeah, definitely.
Vincent D'Onofrio has been very vocal about saying, tell Marvel that I want to do it. Like, I really wish we'd see you fight Spider-Man. Tell Marvel, I want to do it. It's like, come on, guys.
Yeah, come on. Spread the message. You guys as well, listeners, spread the message.
And you guys also like, comment, and subscribe. There you go.
And do the same to Marvel.
#ad. Like the Facebook page.
#ad, yeah. #sponsorships one
Make
day.
sure you're emailing in.
Who knows?
Who knows, eh? Have you watched Punisher yet?
No.
I've finally finished Luke. No, I finished Luke Cage. I said that before. I meant I finished season 1 of Iron Fist.
Oh, yawn.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I felt.
Yawn.
No, to be fair to Iron Fist, I won't say a lot because you're going to watch it and we'll probably...
I've seen season 1. I know it ended on a good note.
Yeah.
I did enjoy
But
it.
it ended better than it started. But that wasn't hard. And it was like, I'm the immortal Iron Fist. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell.
Immortal. Well, it didn't really last.
I think what we should do, aim for next week, is to try and catch up
with most of the Marvel stuff.
With all of it, yeah. Because I think now all I've got to do is I've got to fucking get through Iron Fist season 2, which is apparently a lot better than season 1.
Yeah.
And Punisher season 1 and 2, and then I'm all caught up. So maybe we do that.
Yeah.
Should we go for a MCU TV review?
MCU TV review.
Yeah, because we've done the phase. Well, we haven't done the phase 3 review.
I haven't seen no Agents of Shield.
No, we're just doing the Netflix ones. I was in that little box.
Okay, good.
Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Punisher Defenders. Yeah, we'll do that.
Right,
we'll do those ones. That's coming soon.
Alright.
Hopefully next week if we have enough time to
do something. Yeah, no, sure.
Hopefully we have enough time to watch The Punisher season 2.
Damn.
Before it gets cancelled.
Before it gets cancelled. Anything before it gets cancelled.
List in the comments whether you think that video is going to come out before or after Netflix cancels Punisher. Whether we do the
It's in the description below.
I mean, at this point, the safe money is that it will be cancelled. And then Jessica Jones on season 3 comes out. Rest in peace. I'm waiting for fucking Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to end before I watch it. I started watching season 1 when it was originally on Channel 4, and then I was like, this is fucking boring. And then apparently it gets a lot better, and then Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes is in it, but apparently it was going to end after this season that was on, but apparently it's got renewed again. They were like, it's definitely ending. Season 6, we're definitely getting now. They're like, oh no, season 7.
They're out of ideas.
I think I think when a show has a plan for a certain number of seasons, it should end after those seasons.
Yes.
Because I think that when you think, we'll offer you so and so to do another one, it's like, okay, then it's like you're only doing it because they've said they want it and that they've paid you the money.
Mm-hmm.
It was like with Scrubs, that should have ended after season 8, and then they did season 9 because they were like, here's enough money to do this, and they were like, well, we don't really have a story because we rounded off everyone's character arc, so let's just put them back in. That kind of stuff doesn't work. That's like if Friends last episode of season 10 ended the way it did.
And in season 11.
And then season 11 was just them coming back in slightly different locations. It's like, no.
Don't do
So that normally doesn't bode well for shows.
No.
Apart from Chuck. It works on Chuck because the fans kept stopping it from being cancelled. Have you seen that?
No. See, you're guilt-tripping me. There's all these things I would watch.
Chuck was the first series I've watched on Netflix.
Chuck? Is it still on Netflix?
No, it got taken off I think a couple of years ago now. But it was really good because it was a story of... I don't know many times I've been on about this, but Chuck Bartowski gets basically a big information file downloaded into his brain, the Intersect, and it allows him to know everything about criminals and stuff like that, from the FBI, CIA, and then he has to work with CIA and FBI operatives to, solve things. But he's just a normal. He works at an electronics store, and he's just a normal guy, and then he becomes better through learning stuff, and it kept getting cancelled, but the fans kept doing petitions and bringing it back, and then it had to deal with Subway, which they became partners with it, and then would have Subway featured in it prominently, because then that would pay for the production I think, was it the final season or final couple? It was great.
Interesting.
But that had a good arc from 1 to 5. I mean,
the
seasons vary in different episode numbers and various quality.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's such a great fucking show. I need them to release it on Blu-ray, not DVD.
Oh, is it only on DVD? Oh, it's one of them. Okay.
Because it was literally just before I think it ended 2011, 2012.
Oh.
So by that point, you're like not really on the cusp of doing it, because like it's like with Sarah Jane, like the last season of Sarah Jane is on Blu-ray, or last two. 2011,
I think it ended.
2010, 2011. So that's on the thing. Because whereas if it had come out a couple of years later, maybe they'd have done
redone
all of them. That's the
Oh,
unfortunate thing.
that could be a negative episode we do one day. Things that we want in HD that haven't been released.
Yeah.
That would be another idea.
We can call it remasters of the universe.
Oh,
I am so good.
Ha
I'm getting so professional at this job.
ha!
Yeah. It's a sight of two men kissing toast and see what the fuck it's got to do with you.
Remasters. Of
Okay,
the
cheers,
universe.
Tom. Thanks, Clem. I have not seen a fucking Toast of London box set anywhere. Like,
No?
I've never seen.
I looked on Amazon once, but yeah, very limited. I think.
Dun,
They were-
dun, dun.
No.
I think it's because it's a very niche show. I don't
Mm.
ever want it to come off Netflix because it's fucking brilliant. I want it to have another series
Yeah.
because Matt Berry said there'll be something coming. But he doesn't talk like that in normal. Like, he just
In
talks
normal life,
normally.
No.
But it's when he's on radio and that it really accentuates his vocal.
And
range.
goes all
It's
over
great.
the place. And
It's sort of like this and a bit everywhere. Doesn't know when to stop. I love Matt Berry. I want Matt Berry to listen to this. I want Matt Berry to be a guest. If Matt Berry came on this
be a
podcast,
partner.
the first thing I would ask him to do is like, yes.
Yes.
Yes! Yes! I'm giving it my all, Mrs. Purchase. Ray bloody Purchase.
Oh,
It's
we
the
miss
fucking,
you. Matt
what is
Berry,
it?
We miss you.
It's Derek Sibley, the actor. Top of his year at RADA. The best King Lear this one fella's ever seen. Then before you know it, he storms onto our screen, clutching his guts in a diarrhea commercial. And before you know it, it's good night, sweetheart.
You can quote it like that.
I love that show. And ankle tags, aren't they for thieves and murderers? You need to shut your mouth.
Make me be.
I only discovered Toast of London is because we're just gonna go off on random.
Yeah, see,
fuck it, random
find it.
random tangent time. Because I rewatched IT Crowd, and it came up on the suggested like when it had finished. So
I
when
see.
I'd gone the last episode, it was like Toast, and just because it was
You
Matt
read
Berry,
the name, you thought.
it was
what
literally
the
like
fuck
Toast
is
of
it?
London with Matt Berry in the Crown, and I was like, that's Matt Berry. I'm gonna watch it. And literally, I watched like a couple of episodes, told other Conor about it, and I was like, you know how much we love Matt Berry and IT Crowd. Watch Toast of London, it's great. And then I told you about it. It's like, honestly, I've rewatched that series so many times. I love it.
Again,
I love him in IT Crowd when he goes out with the woman that used to be a man, and like breaks up with her and goes, "It's not you, it's me." No, wait, it's not me, it is you. And they have a massive punch up.
It's not me, it's you.
Because she said like you used to be a man, right? And he hears it like you think he's all right with it because she tells him about it and he's like, it takes all sorts to make a world. And then like it gets to later on in the relationship, he goes, and to think you thought I wouldn't like you because you told me you came from Iran. It's like, no, I used to be a man. You used to be a man. Oh God.
No, I need to jump on them shows. There's loads of me that I need to watch.
Father, have you not watched IT Crowd?
Well, I watched the first episode and thought, nah.
Connor, I will tell you this, as you trust me as your employer slash entertainment guru.
Entertainment guru, alright.
That's the title I want. No, because like a lot of things I recommend to people.
George,
when
podcast host,
I'm not
radio guru.
I don't mean to brag, but when people want a suggestion, what series can I watch next?
You're that guy.
Yeah, I'm like the main. I come up with good suggestions. Because one of my friends was watching Sons of Anarchy. A fantastic show. Have you seen that?
I've seen bits of it.
Yeah, I think that's back on Netflix now. But that's really, really good. 7 seasons. Like he was watching that, was really enjoying it, and he was like, "I don't know what to watch." After I was like, "You should watch Chuck." And He was like, all right, I'll watch Chuck if you watch Sons of Anarchy, and then so it's like we switched, and then like we come back together. Like at the end of it, I was like, oh my god, that was amazing. And he really liked Chuck, and I really enjoyed myself on Sons of Anarchy, and it was like,
damn son, yeah,
one of those. Those are the days. But yeah,
the pain.
Do IT Crowd as soon as you can, because that's quick as well, and there is some. It's definitely your type of comedy. Like it's along the Toast of London vein, but sort of a lot more aimed at pop culture.
I see.
Jokes between them lot.
Just like this.
Yeah, basically we're the IT Crowd podcast.
Okay.
Shout out to Richard Iowade, Chris O'Dowd and Catherine Parkinson, as well as Matt Berry, obviously. If they want to listen and give us a cheeky subscribe, we'll be down for that.
We'll do the same.
But then that ended on a high as well. Because
Mm.
they did a special, like there was another series commissioned and the guy was like, no, I've just got one more that I want to do to round it all off. And it was like...
A good way to end it, yeah. Rather than
and it was
just
a longer
milk,
and it was a longer
milk it.
episode, but it was like just like a big special finale.
Ah.
And it was like, cool.
It actually was the finale.
Yeah, and it literally just rounds it off in like a perfect way. And you're like, yes.
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 Yeah.
But the funny thing is, Matt Berry's not in the first season.
No.
No, because I remember it used to be on Channel 4 a lot, didn't it? And they like
Yes, it did.
and my dad used to watch it. I used to catch the odd episode, and then like when I rewatched it, when I watched it probably for the first time, like binge watching it years ago, I was like, wait, Matt Berry's not in this. Like, or that weird guy with a great voice, because I didn't know his name then. It's like he's not in it from the beginning because it's his character's dad, and then like Matt Berry comes into it in season 2, and then it's like, oh, this is brilliant. It makes it even better. You need to go home now and watch it.
No, I'll watch it on the air. You keep talking.
You can't watch it because you get copyright claims again.
Well, it's not like they can see it. I'm not going to.
No, but they can hear it. Just like get Matt Berry. Just call Matt Berry.
Call Matt Berry.
Ask him to come on. So if we get to 100 subscribers, we'll ask Matt Berry to be on the podcast. There you go.
Yes.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Yes. So I said, what is?
I don't know how we'll contact him because probably it's.
I'm guessing he doesn't have Twitter or Facebook.
I'm guessing not. I'm guessing he's one of those people that's a bit of an enigma. Well, I'll probably have to write a fucking pigeon.
Actually, say enigma.
Enigma. Look, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. New episodes.
Season 13.
Dun, 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 dun. That's Toast of London.
Oh, hang on. Watch list. I put them in. Yeah, my list.
Yeah.
Went to my list.
That's Sons of Anarchy and IT Crowd.
List.
Excuse me, dear gentle
Really
listener.
fast.
That was really bad. That came from my soul.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine as
Cuckoo.
well.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, because we're getting the new season. Well, last season.
Yeah, because it got cancelled and then they saved it.
Yeah.
That's another one that you said through demand they cancelled it and then the fans saved
brought it back.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
So it does work. Unless you're campaigning to remake The Last Jedi or saying that Jodie Whittaker is not your doctor, then you're just a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
The internet in the wrong hands is a powerful weapon that will destroy us all.
Oh, probably. Have you watched Archer?
Archer, I have seen a couple of episodes on that.
But you weren't into that.
I weren't into it. Like I enjoyed what I saw, but it didn't sort of grab me because
No.
a lot of things on there that I want to see that I don't get around to until years later. Like I'm only just sort of getting back into Mad Men properly.
Mad Men?
Yeah. Started watching that from the beginning again and I was like, yep, fucking this is great. John Hamm's wicked.
Mad Men. Oh, 7 seasons. Okay.
It's
All
good. Add it
Good.
to the list. Connor adds to his
loads
list.
of shit I need to put on my list. Breaking Bad I want to get around to.
Safe as well.
Safe. My nan was on about Safe the other
Safe
week.
is
Shout
good.
out to my nan.
Shout out, Nan.
Shout out.
Yeah, because it's got the
Safe.
guy from Dexter in it. Dexter's no longer on Netflix, but that was
That's
great.
another one I did watch bits of.
Dexter.
Because you watched Shulk, I watched a bit of Dexter.
I love Dexter.
Luther I want to get to as well, because did that end, but then it's come back this year. It's on at the moment.
Well, what it did was it did like 3 seasons consecutively, and then it had a couple of years off, come back in 2015 for season 4, which was only 2 episodes, and then we had season 5 in 2019.
Now. Yeah. Now.
And that was really good, but that was done, I really like that because it's done Children of Earth style across 4 consecutive nights.
Oh.
So it was like, I just need the next episode now. There's you.
Add that to my list.
Sex Education.
So where?
Unforgotten as well, that's a good one.
Hunt Forgotten.
Unforgotten.
Hunt
All
Forgotten.
we do is hide away. All we do is... There is some good stuff, man.
Too many.
All of this stuff.
Did you watch Mindhunter?
No.
I wanted to watch that. That'd be things I want to watch.
One day I'll have to go through my list and tell you like everything
You
that
will.
I've been through. And you'll have to just be like, yes. Yes.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Do you watch Grand Tour?
No, George, stop it.
Because Richard Hammond, Jerry Clarkson, James May return to our streaming services tomorrow.
Oh,
It's already out if you're listening to this. For season 3 of Grand Tour, which is a month later than last year.
Prime, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Month later,
Oh, right.
than it normally is. But that's good. I'm up for more Jezza and Co. And apparently they're doing something new for season 4. You haven't seen The Crown?
Oh,
It's got,
George,
it's got
stop
Matt,
it.
It's got Matt Smith in it. And he's brilliant.
I know he's in it. I know he's left as well.
Well, yeah, because it's going to be 6 seasons long, and every 2 seasons they're going to age them up.
Change the
Yeah.
actors. Oh, okay.
Yeah, to age them up because they just didn't want to do prosthetics. But I think that's a shame because Claire Foy and Matt Smith are brilliant. I love Matt Smith. He
Well,
is
who
just,
doesn't love Matt Smith? It's not too. Who doesn't love Matt Smith?
just above that, just like he's a generally nice guy and just elevates really shit material. Just look at Doctor Who Series 7.
Yes.
All the shit all the shit ones in that he's really fucking good in. What was I saying? So for season 4 of Grand Tour, they're going to stop doing the tent recordings. Because you know they sort of host it like Top Gear style, like in the tent, like go back to it. Apparently they're scrapping that and just doing the challenges and the travelling and stuff like that, which is good because that's what you want to see. But you watched old Top Gear, didn't you?
Bits.
Sort of like bits, like you
Yeah,
saw
bit- I saw
like
bits of
a casual viewer.
Yeah. Casual viewer.
I
Exactly.
think the thing that made the specials and the big building challenges and like the things so good and so funny was that they weren't all the time. Whereas I think if they do a whole season of just all that, it's going to
Challenges,
get
it's going to
boring
get repetitive and dull.
and you run out of ideas quicker, don't you?
shit. Yes. Cancellation quick.
Yeah.
You're going to get cancelled quick.
Oh god.
I'm just typing.
I don't think they're going to get cut because it makes them an insane amount of money.
Oh, I bet it does. Oh.
And the amount of money they throw at it just for it to look as gorgeous as it does. But I think if you're going to burn through your idea pile fast if you're just going to do a full season.
American Horror Story.
I've drifted in and out of that. I really have. The first couple of seasons I was really hooked into it and then it was sort of like, I can take or leave it.
America's Got Talent.
No. Hell's Kitchen, yes. I like
Hell's
to,
Kitchen.
I like to have that on my list and just binge watch it when I want to see Gordon Ramsay go off on one of people. Even though it's fucking over dramatised for the Americans, just so they're like, God, he's a really sweary guy.
He's
like, come here, you fat fuck. He's like that. I love it.
Hell's Kitchen.
Shout out to Gordon Ramsay.
Oh yeah, Gordon Ramsay's a legend.
Yeah, listen, big boy. Yeah, listen. I'm going to tell you something really important.
Shit.
I'm going to tell you something really important. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
I thought Friends was off.
Our Friends is on there. Friends on there for a while. It cost them like 100 million to renew the license.
Yeah, because I thought it was going New Year's Day. I read.
No, because that's when the original thing would run out. It's like when spoilers we're talking about again. Doctor Who's on there, the new era ones, and it sometimes says expiring in, but that's just because that's when the license ends. But they renew it every year.
Oh, okay, no,
They put all of Series 10 on there, apart from the Doctor Falls.
I know, I
It ends
saw
with
that.
World Enough
I
in Time.
saw that. That's very bizarre. Very, very bizarre.
Fucking stupid.
Have you watched Bird Box?
No, I need to.
Okay, so there are things you need to watch too.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm only just starting really to burn through my back catalogue, but then new stuff comes out that I'm like, I'll watch that instead.
Like every sodding day. Netflix, we love you and all, but you really need to chill the fuck out in terms of.
And you need to start making money, because my god.
Minecraft Story Mode.
That's interactive, isn't it?
Is it?
Speaking of interactive Netflix stuff,
Mm.
I believe you finally watched Bandersnatch.
Or Black Mirror.
Bandersnatch.
Yeah, which is based on an old 80s game that never got released, or it got, because it's basically a true story. What it's on a true story. I didn't even know it was about a game, but it's 1980s.
A game based on a thingy book.
On
an adventure book.
hell, yeah. Choose Your Own Adventure or something it was called.
There you go.
Yeah, Choose Your Own Adventure, I think that's what it was called. Can't think of the author.
Just as a prelude, have you seen any Black Mirror before?
Yes.
Have you seen all of it? Are you up to date?
No. I've seen most of the first season. I just remember him and a pig, a president and a pig.
Oh, the Prime Minister fucks the pig to save the hostage, yeah.
Yes. That's
and then another episode in that season's when Jodie Whittaker has an orgasm.
She was in Black Mirror?
Yeah, because that's in, I think, the entire history of you, where you have a lens in your eye where you can rewind the day, and it's like stuff like that.
Okay, I do. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, if I've got nothing to do and I'm bored, I would watch Black Mirror.
The good thing about Black Mirror is you don't have to watch it in any order, and also you can go into Bandersnatch having never watched Black Mirror in your life.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, give us your rundown, Con, of Black Mirror Bandersnatch. An interactive Netflix film.
Snatch the Bander. So can't think of the main protagonist's name. I can't think of much other than that. Like I say, it's based on an old game which I didn't know existed because it never got released. It's based on a Choose Your Own Adventure book.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just called Choose Your Own Adventure.
Yeah.
So it starts with said character.
Simple title gets it done, doesn't it? Choose Your Own Adventure.
Said character.
Ooh.
Let's just call him Bob because I can't think of his name.
Roy
from the 80s. So we got Bad Man Roy waking up, eating his cereal, talking with his mean old pops, Jerry.
You have to choose the cereal first.
Way to fucking go, genius. You fucking spoiled it. That's what I was going to go into. Well, thank you, killed my mojo. So you've got Big Man Roy talking to his mean old dad, Jerry. And, like George just ruined, he has to choose his cereal.
Well, no, you do, because the whole point of it is that...
Yeah, no, we do.
Is that we have to choose...
We do.
You have choices between two different choices that appear every so often that change the game very much in the way that the book and the game...
But in brackets, change the game. Have you ever played any Telltale games? I know they're no longer around or relevant. Actually, yes, they are, because that came out yesterday. Walking Dead Episode 3 came out.
Was that the last one? Oh, it's 4.
4 next one. But no, I still need to do 3, but that did come out yesterday. So that's a good sign that obviously that game's going to get an ending or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yes. Yes, you choose your cereal. Basically, it's one of these things where you have to sit down, pay attention, listen to it, because it is very much a film. It plays itself.
51 likes and 50 followers.
Damn, Sean.
We're getting there, people. Thank you for your continued support. We love you all.
Yes. Thank you, guys. But come over to the YouTube page and make the numbers match up, yeah? Much appreciated.
Carry on with Bandersnatch. Carry on with Bandersnatch, boy.
So yeah, it's a film. You listen to it, you have to pay attention to it, because if you don't, if you're on your phone, like this wanker is next to me, you'll literally lose
you
shit.
miss so much if you zone out.
You really do. I did the first time. I had to replay it 3 times. I lost the plot. But luckily you can fast forward it. I thought it was one of these things where it's like, oh, thank you for playing the game. You have to go through everything.
That's what I thought as well.
You can skip. You can up until the choices.
Which is really clever.
Basically, the gist is the boy chooses his breakfast, which
37.
Damn. The boy chooses his breakfast, which really is a big choice.
Yeah, it has no effect, but I think it's just to show that look, this is what the choice system's like. It's like one of those ones, isn't it? That's at the standard of every Telltale thing.
Don't exactly understand what the huge consequence of choosing your own fucking breakfast.
Oh, the only thing it changes is an advert on the TV, like near the end of the film. Like there's an advert that's either Frosties or.
Are you sure you've not watched it?
What?
Bandersnatch. Are you sure you've not done it yourself?
I did it way before you. I did it when it first came out.
Oh, I thought you said you hadn't done it yet.
No, I said that I'd done it, and you were like, "Oh, I haven't done it." We were like, "Okay, we'll save Bandersnatch for when you do
it." Oh, so how many endings have you done then? Just to
because I don't know. You tell me your endings.
All right, so can I just
carry on. Yeah, sure. No, carry on doing for your plot.
Oh, for fuck's sake! All right, all right. So you end up in a game company studio.
Yes.
Yeah, he gets offered you, the protagonist.
You.
Barry, Jerry, whatever the fuck I call
Barry
him.
Roy.
Barry Roy. Barry Roy gets offered to work on a game. Basically, the big major decision: do you accept the company's offer, or do you say no?
No.
And in that moment, I didn't pay attention the first time, so I automatically said yes.
Oh, I did that as well. And then it cuts to... It's when he gets up and goes...
Yeah.
Wrong path, mate.
Yeah, he says like, wrong choice, pal, or something. I thought, no.
Initially, I was like, wait, what? And then it's the fact that the thing is, when you get to the end of a branch, you can go back and then choose a different way in that thing, because it will come up with either a couple of checkpoints or just one checkpoint to go back and change your answer.
Yeah.
But with that one, the weird thing is, like, it gets time. You go like the game gets announced because you're trying to get the best. You're trying to get balance between the best outcome for the game and the best outcome for your character.
Yeah.
And the first time, it comes out that it's really boring because it was done fast by a committee, so there's not much to it. But it does come out and it does sort of make money. And then it just goes upstairs and goes, I'm trying again. And then it just immediately cuts. It immediately loops back.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. He goes, I'm trying again. No, for me, I didn't get... He did well. For me, all we ended up doing was... What actually happened? I don't think he even made the game for me. He did it, but then he sort of gave up and he went, right, I'm trying again. I don't think the game came out for me. Or people reviewed it on the TV show and he went, oh, it's a bit naff. You go down a certain pathway, but
they like that. It's like, it's done, but it's not that good. And they just, you don't have to choose. And that's what like really freaked me out. It's like trying again, and then he acknowledges that he's met you before. It's like, wait, this is like sort of self.
Does he?
Yeah, because like when he meets Colin again, he goes, we've met before, and it's like,
oh shit, does he?
They're like, no, and then he knows the code. You know,
it's a trippy game.
Yeah. So when he does his nosedive demo, and he's like, he says what the problem is. He's like, how did you know that? It's like,
oh no, I didn't know that.
And the answers to the book, because he says that he's never read it in the first time, in the meeting room, and he says, oh, of course, like one of the greatest of our time. And when he says before, like to the dead, like, oh, worship him. It's like the second time he goes, oh, I can't worship him. He's the possessed demon or whatever, and it's like. They're learning things because they're in different realities, but he is trippy, that Colin. Good actor.
Colin, yeah. I can't think of his name, but cool dude. I saw him in an interview talking about it. And even like the actors themselves can't get to the
Will Poulter.
Will Poulter, that's it, yeah.
Was in Narnia and was in We're the Millers.
He was, yeah. That's another show I'll add. Or film. I'll add that. Yeah, so you get the choice to work for said game company or not. I chose no, because I thought, like Will Power said to me the first time, wrong choice, pal. I thought, no!
And the only other option is no, so it's like...
I freaked out. I thought, no! Maybe I took it a bit too hard, but I said, no, screw you, game company, I can do it myself.
Well, no, because he doesn't even say that. He says, no, he just wants to write it himself.
Yeah, I know he doesn't. It's very awkward and realistic the way he does it, because he's, no. And he's like, I don't know why I'm saying no, but no.
It's like, I mean, yes, but I want to write it myself. I don't want to do it
here. Yeah. They're like, okay. And then Colin looks at you and he says, like, oh, I can't remember what he says, but he's like, oh, you're getting your creative juices flowing or something like that.
Gives him a playlist and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, you make your game. There's a couple time jumps. You sit in your bedroom working on your computer, making games, doing all the coding, doing all the fun stuff. So that takes time.
Yeah, there's a book that says how to write an adventure game.
Yeah, which I thought was funny. It's like you get them adventure game books for dummies.
We should do that.
Oh, why not? Make an adventure game, sure. Call it Bandersnatch 2.0.
Bandersheep.
Snatch Bander.
Snatch the sheep.
Snatch sheep. Sheep snatch.
Yeah. Ooh. Bit dangerous.
Yeah, make your game, blah, blah, blah. Daddy walks in on you and goes, son, you've been locked in your room for this month. You basically go and get a life. And then you either spill your tea on your computer or you yell at your dad. And so I yelled at Dad, but he goes, all right, fuck off. He goes, fuck off, Dad. I wasn't expecting to say that. I thought he was...
We're about to lose power. Keep talking. I'm going to plug us in.
I thought he was just going to say, like, oh, Dad, leave me alone. Do not fuck off.
Oh, Dad, just fuck off.
And he just goes, just fuck off. Which, had me cracking. I thought, that's not exactly how I wanted to come across, but alright.
I'll go with it.
Fuck it, I'll roll with it. So Daddy either approves of your decision or gets mad at you. He then takes you to see a therapist.
And then you can just ignore him and go and see Colin.
Yeah, you see good old Will Power walking across the road. You can either choose to follow him or go see the therapist. But me being me, I thought, oh, I'll be boring. I'll go and see the therapist.
Oh, did you?
Then, yeah, it ended. That's the thing. She literally said nothing. I can't remember what it was about. Nothing really happens. And then, like you say, you go home, you make the computer, another time jump happens. And for me, people played the game, but then I got, it's basically boring, a bit linear, it's good,
it's a bit too simple.
Exactly, or something like that. And then basically, like you say, he sits at his computer and goes, right, I'm going to do it again. And then that's when you go back and you get to replay it again.
Mm-hmm.
So really, it's a short experience. I wasn't expecting to be that short, but there's obviously loads of other webs that you can cross and intersect when you play it 3 or 4 times, or 5 or however many times. And then the reason I wanted to do it as well is because all I kept hearing was these scenes that people haven't been able to access, and like
then when they thought it was done, Netflix said try picking up the picture frame twice, which I still haven't tried.
Really?
We only got 81 more hours available left to record.
We do have a budget for recording.
I'm just going to get a fucking external hard drive.
Oh, why not? That's ridiculous. We've got a fucking budget for recording. That's annoying. Let us record, stupid machine.
We don't have to worry about it in 81 and a half episodes.
That time will come quickly, George. It'll be August, September time, probably October. But fuck you.
Not 81 episodes is like
I don't know.
over a year. It's like over a year and a half.
Oh, who cares about maths? I don't know.
Who cares? I don't care anymore. No.
No, so I will do it on revisit. I'll go and explore and do crazy shit second time around and see if anything trippy happens.
He then there's a way of doing it where, that he finds out that someone's controlling him. Like so he like talks to you through it and then says like, "Send me a fucking sign." And there's bits I won't go into it because you obviously haven't found it. But like
second time around.
And then he goes into like, "Tell me what I've got to do. I'm not in control, Dad. I'm not in control."
Yeah, that happened first time around. But yeah, he goes to the psychiatrist like first time for me. He's like, "Oh, I feel like I'm making these decisions," and like, yeah, because what was it? You can either bite your nails or you could like.
And then he holds it.
Yeah, he literally goes to do it, and he's like.
There's another scene with the psychiatrist where you can sort of like go ape shit because it's like, well, if you want something to be exciting, then something should happen. Then you can literally you would have a fight with the therapist. Is one of the endings.
Really?
Yeah, and then the dad comes in and you can like kick him in the balls, or you can, or when the option comes up to fight, you can try and jump out the window. This is a weird one. Like, so you go to jump out the window, and then it cuts to you showing like the pull out of the set.
What?
And they call him by the actor's name, and he still thinks that he's the character's name. It's like, no, there's nothing on the other side of that. That's just the set. Like, you're shooting this scene. It's like, what do you mean?
What the fuck is this?
And they call him like the actor's actual name. He's like, who's that? My name's
so and so. Yeah.
It's like, are you okay? Like, we're filming this, and it's
how
like,
have I not heard about this?
It's so metatextual. It's great.
You know what? I've got to look at YouTube playthroughs for this because I don't know how I've not even thought about doing YouTube playthroughs. Let's see what YouTubers say about it. Fuck. See, I didn't know the game could be like that. I thought it was just going to be literally like a Telltale game. You do it once, alright, the game's decent enough to give you checkpoints to go back to, but I thought then that's mental. You can actually change and like you say, you could do the same things, but he's like, oh, I've already met you.
Oh yeah, like
that's mental.
It's just like so self-referential. It's great.
Oh, that's mental.
You're gonna go back and go home and get.
Oh no, I have to now. Fuck every program out in my list. That's important. I need to fuck the game up.
I need to fuck it up, and
damn. Oh, that's actually like, oh, damn.
That's sort of like an ingenious thing for you, isn't it? You're sort of like, yes.
Oh yeah, no. I did think deep down that's how I wanted it to be, but I just thought realistically, and I just thought, it ain't gonna be like that. I sort of like the hype wasn't there for me. I thought no.
Like, did you only play for it once?
Or? Yes, I've only literally. Well, I've only had the time to do it once. Literally.
Conor. You are an amateur, my dear boy.
Well, I haven't had a life
until
the podcast.
He's crying. Now he sounds like he's been molested by a bear. Stop, it just makes the fucking audio go again. No, Conor, please. Don't. Come on. It's the poor listener's ears. You can't do that. Okay, we're going to move the microphone away so you can't hear him now. Stop it. You're not allowed to do that.
Well, I'm a sheep, not a bear. Dress me.
You're a pasty sheep.
Hey. Self-referential. Alright, well...
There's a lot of things you need to go through.
Damn right.
Didn't even talk about the John Wick trailer. For John Wick...
Trez.
Parabellum, or whatever it is.
I didn't know he had a subtitle.
I thought it was John Wick Chapter 3. I'm quite annoyed that it's not John Wick Chapter 3.
It's John Wick Parabella Ella.
Oh, John Wick Parabellum.
Parabellum?
Yeah, something like that.
The fuck?
Begins with a P and ends with an M.
Maybe it's not Chapter 3 then. It'll be the third film, but maybe they'll save the fourth.
But it is the third chapter.
Oh, is that what they say?
It's like, oh, did you see that
Chapter 3
Ghostbusters 3 is coming out?
Yeah.
Which, like, someone said it made a good point. It's like, people are going to think that this is a sequel to the 2016 reboot.
But it's actually not.
No.
Wait, so it's the old cast?
Yes, the sequel to the original too.
I didn't read that. I just read the Ghostbusters movie.
Made by the son of the director of the first one. That's what the latest reports are. Yeah.
I didn't read that. I just saw
it's
Ghostbusters
3.
movie.
So it's going to go Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters 2, Ghostbusters, and then Ghostbusters 3. So like people are going to be confused. Like people have said, like they're going to think, where is Ghostbusters 2? Because they'll think it's a sequel to the female one. But no, because that was shit and badly done. Because they're like, let's just put females in it.
Yeah.
Let's not make a good
Let's be
competent story.
Let's just be politically correct for like.
Let's try and be politically correct and not actually build a story where women are sort of fucking represented well. Let's not do that.
The umpteenth time at this point, yeah, like
idiots. Write female characters well, and then they will be better than they are.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you have to do.
I didn't know it was with the original cast though.
Mm.
When's that coming out then, or have they just said it's?
I don't know. I mean, it's just confirmed at this point, so I assume maybe 2020, 2021.
A new Ghostbusters movie is coming in 2020.
There you go.
You heard it here, folks.
But you probably heard it before that. If you like that shit. If you're like us, you've probably already heard it.
Well, I didn't. Well, I read.
You heard some of it. You didn't hear all of it.
I didn't hear the date or nothing. I don't know.
Didn't hear the date, the people, the time, the place, the bountiful human empire.
Damn. It already has a teaser.
Yeah, because it basically just shows Ecto 1, like the original car.
Scene, yeah. Okay.
It's pretty cool. Do you know what I didn't like about Ghostbusters 2016, apart from the whole movie? It was the Fall Out Boy song of Ghostbusters, because no one fucking wanted that. It was really just sort of like, no, this feels like if the film came out 10 years ago, then maybe I would want this.
But
I don't want Fall Out Boy singing Ghostbusters.
Nope.
I like Fall Out Boy, but I don't want him singing Ghostbusters.
Exactly.
Exactamundo.
Excellent.
Excelsior.
Good old.
I miss Stan.
Don't miss Stan. Who does?
I thought you said I don't miss Stan. I was like,
you know what? I can't say it.
You can't say it because it's not true.
I can't say it. Yeah. I can't say it.
You see at the Golden Globes that Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse won Best Animation.
Did it?
Yeah, so hopefully that's a fingers crossed sign of the things to come at the Oscars. Because if that doesn't win Best Animated Film of the Year, then there is a fucking travesty.
Upright. There'll be an upright.
Because what else came out? Like nothing.
Not for animation, no.
No. Nothing
I
big.
could think. How to Train Your... Well, actually, no. How to Train Your Dragon is in there now.
No, not even out yet. No.
Okay.
Coming
scratch
soon.
that.
Scratch that.
On the floor.
Scratch that. Num 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 num
Scratch
num
that.
num 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 num. Dun 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 dun. That's our theme tune. I've had a really good idea for some merchandise.
Yeah? What are we doing?
We're not doing it yet, but I feel like I'd like sort of. I'd like. Well, I want like just when we get the proper logo, just like plain black hat with a white logo.
Yeah.
Get it on a baseball cap T-shirt, maybe a beanie.
Hoodie.
But also,
Like it's a sweatshirt.
like maybe like Matt's dead.
Matt's dead.
On a T-shirt.
Matt's dead, folks.
Yeah. Yeah, just the fucking Looney Tunes like circle thing, just like Matt's dead, folks.
Matt's dead.
Oh, I miss him. But this is definitely going to be like. Should we do like a little epilogue that's like definitely going to be in his announcement video that he may or may not actually make? It's like he died doing what he loved, punching badgers and setting fire to pilgrims.
Did he love badgers?
I don't know, probably.
No? Oh, okay, you just made that up.
I don't fucking know.
I just thought there was some deep, intimate connection with him and badgers. Why badgers out of all animals?
Oh, he had a pet badger called Barry.
See, there you go. A deep connection. It's not like, he mentioned the badger.
Sarcastic.
Oh, alright. Okay.
Oh, well, this has been fun, Connor. We've sort of breezed through that hour and 20.
Is that all? An hour and 20? That's
the new length. I'm trying to keep it between 1:15 and 1:30 now, because I know we've overran. We had a fucking 2.5 hour one once. We're going to try not to do that. New year, new consistent format.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we're going to go for the 1:20 is about the aim. So
we'll do that.
Yeah. So how's it been for you? Been all right?
Very fine. Just embarrassed myself at the end just then.
That's cool. Yeah, we're allowed to embarrass ourselves. There's no one else in the room.
Badgers. Didn't mean to offend any. No animal cruelty, please.
Don't send that. Do you know what a baby badger's called? Brox.
Brox.
Yeah, that's why the school is called. There's a badger on it. That's why that one has a yeah.
The more you know.
That's a cool fun fact. Should we try and do a fact that we end on each week?
Yeah.
Next week you do one.
Make some up.
Yeah, you can either make something. You can either make a real one, or like
just a random fact of the day. Or that'll be a segment. All right.
Yeah, that'll be what we end on. So that
end. Okay. Yeah.
So thank you very much for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Get those numbers up. We're in the right direction.
Facebook lovers, send us Oh, send us your YouTube way.
Yeah, come over to the YouTube side of the realm.
There's nothing dodgy, you know. It's very friendly.
Tell all your friends, because honestly, the word of mouth, because it's going well.
Somehow, it's somehow now happening.
I mean, considering, like I've said, we spent that first
6 months.
First year, basically almost that first bit of 2018, like from the start to December, not really growing because we didn't really promote it. But now we're on the ball with Facebook. Facebook is down to a T. Yeah. Once we get that, I want to sort out syncing everything up. We're going to start streamlining everything, make it a lot easier for you guys. Come our way, email us, nerdbiblecontact@gmail.com. We don't have any this week. We want some to answer.
Yes.
The more you like it, the more you share it, the more the numbers go up, the more we make, budget to bring it out. Because we want... You don't just want to listen to a podcast.
You want to see us eventually.
You want more content that we are planning. We have a lot of stuff planned, and I can say now that there is a short film idea that that is going to be bounced around that we want to do at some point between this year and 2020. Like, we want to at least start.
Do a film, all right.
Just like a short film.
We're going big.
Just to show you that we're not just a podcast. There is a lot of ideas.
I like the message. That should be the tagline. If we ever release a first shirt, we're not just a podcast.
We're an M&F podcast. Oh, fuck, brand. That's copyright, isn't it? Oh, well.
We are a pasty something.
We are the sheep. We are the sheep. So, see you again same time next week.
All right.
Insert cool outro music now.